I've waited so many years for answers. They've kept me yearning, memories becoming clear before the night turns to fear. So tell me how I'm doing, and tell me what I am. Those baseless, endless questions are calling for me back. I've watched you become yourself. Your enemies kept within reach. Don't be fooled by the camera's eyes when all you say is with your mouth full of lies. So tell me how I'm doing, and tell me what I am. Those baseless, endless questions are calling for me back. Rose-colored glasses painted by him. Everything lasts when nothing begins. Destiny's comforts changes so fast. Miracles happen, but they never come back. 'Cause what am I doing, and why does it matter when everything's made out of blood-tainted water? I tried to run, but I never could hide behind your walls and dirty parasites. So tell me how I'm doing it. Tell me what I am. Oh, those baseless, endless questions are calling for me back. Ooh, 'cause whatever happened to being alive for you? Just you. I've waited so many years for answers. They've kept me yearning, memories becoming clear before the night turns to fear. So tell me how I'm doing, and tell me what I am. Those baseless, endless questions are calling for me back. I've watched you become yourself. Your enemies kept within reach. Don't be fooled by the camera's eyes when all you say is with your mouth full of lies. So tell me how I'm doing, and tell me what I am. Those baseless, endless questions are calling for me back. Ooh. nothing begins. Destiny's comforts changes so fast. Miracles happen, but they never come back. 'Cause what am I doing and why does it matter when everything's made out of blood-tainted water? I tried to run, but I never could hide behind your walls and dirty parasites. So tell me how I'm doing it. Tell me what I am. Oh, those baseless, endless questions are calling for me back. Ooh, 'cause whatever happened to being alive for you? Just you. Hello, hello, hello. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful afternoon. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day. Welcome on into the stream, everyone. Focus. We are back. We are back after our unexpected break, but we are back. Hello, Aqua. How are you? What's everyone up to? What have you been up to? Tell me something good. Are you doing anything fun this weekend? What is new in life? Us too, Nightbot. Yeah. Nightbot gets us today. Hi, Rahomo. Welcome on in. It's good to see you. There is snow, so I'm hiring at home and refusing to acknowledge its existence. Yeah, we had a nice storm, which is why I didn't stream the last time, because I was having like tech issues all day long, and I was like, I feel like if I stream, it's gonna crash in 2 minutes. I'm doing Nightbot's best too. I'm sure you are, Rahomo. Hiding at home. Yes. But today is only like -5 Celsius. So like that's a win. And I know those who live in warm weather are like, what do you mean -5 Celsius is a win? Like, you don't know what we've been through. Like, you don't know what we've been through. It's been binning. But it's fine. But yeah, -5 Celsius is basically spring. Like, we're treating it like spring. It's actually kind of funny. And then like, because we were bamboozled, because on Monday it was like beautiful, right? And then on Tuesday it was like, psych, you get an ice storm. So that wasn't great. Or was it Sunday? I think Sunday was beautiful, and then Monday was like so foggy you couldn't see like a foot in front of you. And then yeah, so it's been a time. And I need Mother Nature. Like, the thing is, like, I respect Mother Nature so much, and I know you're doing your best, you know? But I this random human on the planet would like a break. So I think that that's enough. That's enough for Mother Nature to listen. Don't you? Don't you think that if Trina says pliss, we pliss? If if Trina says pliss, we pliss. I don't know what I'm saying right now. But what I do know is that not much else. Not much else is what I do know. Yeah. Does anyone have plans on the weekend? Is anyone doing anything fun? I'm not doing anything crazy, but I'll be hanging out with friends at some point on the weekend. Socializing, I know it's been a minute. Yeah. You know, sometimes the world is on fire. And it's kind of rude. Personally. It's kind of just personally rude. And I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of over it. Hi, Echo. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello, hello, hello. Friends, we're just starting, but if you're from my channel, go follow Echo. I'm sure you already are. Hi, JJ and Mara and Kestrel. Welcome, welcome. My fun weekend plans are taking a break from fascism in Lisbon. Valid, valid, valid. We support taking breaks from our fascist overlords as we descend into madness. I hope you had a lovely rest of your stream. I was lurking in the moments I wasn't chatting, and it's always just waking up with Echo is a great time, friends. Getting, even if you don't have to like get anything done, but like those co-working streams are so cozy. I have sound now. I am so pro streamer. I didn't get confused rating out. Look at you go. Look at you go. Well, go hang out with Echo because you should. Wake up with me, chat. Go to sleep with me, chat. And then that's the thing. It's like you wake up with Echo, you spend the afternoons with Alyssa, you spend the evenings with me. Hi, thank you, Mara. And then at night, sometimes unhinged stuff goes down at Disney or at Blanket Fort. There's just a lot. Thank you for the follow. And then Juice. And yeah. That escalated appropriately, as it always does. And then Alyssa gives me nightmares, which is the correct response. And then if you want like a late night, some late night chaos, Davey, the Pets of Twitch tournament's coming back. What did I say, Mara? I don't know what I said, but if I said, I don't know what I said. I'm sure that whatever I said wasn't the right word, and what Mara said was the right word. And then we juice. And then we juice until the sun. Echo, can I sing you a song? Let me know if I can sing you a song. Backward blanky farts. Got it. Right, yes, that's the fan canon name. This is a raid song. You got it. I will do your monster for you. After this. A raid, a raid, a raid, a raid. Oh, thank you, Echo, thank you for the raid. A raid, a raid, a raid, a raid. Oh, thank you for Thank you so much. Let me catch up. There's a lot of things happening. Trina entering her toaster into the tournament this year. No, no, no. Vaki is getting re-entered. Vaki is getting re-entered, okay? Vaki's gonna win this time. And you all better vote for Vaki or else. Hi, coming in with the raid, but looked up from the hyperfocus I was in and blinked. Respectfully, friend, you're gorgeous. Excited for the song. That's so sweet. Is it Zeta? Let me know. That's so kind. Thank you. You called it backyard blanket fort, but it's actually backwards blanky farts. Correct. We love Toasty. No, for real. Oh, Mara, let it be known that Tiamat is a tiny little guy and is so soft. Tiamat. Tiamat. Who's Tiamat? Respectfully, isn't she though? Echo. The sibling rivalry at home is off the charts. I got it right, Zeta. Well, thank you and welcome on in. Thank you so much for the lurk, Hammy. Oh my god, all the cool people are here. So this is a little song that I wrote called Your Monster, and it's actually streaming wherever you listen to music. So if you want to support my music, feel free to Tiamat. He is out 8 months old. Our 8-month-old kitten. Oh my goodness, 10-month-old kid. Did I say 8? You wrote 10, but I said 8. Anyways, if you want to listen to my music, you can on the internet. I love Tiamat. Tiamat is so 10 month. Only 10. Oh, it's a baby. Okay. Yes, but 10 in base is 8. Those links are where you can find my music on the interwebs. But we're gonna sing Your Monster for our raiders for Echo. And yeah. I like this song that I wrote. Trina, I'm Trina, not a math gay. I'm helping. The thing is, I used to be a math gay. I used to be really, really good at math, and then I got traumatized by a really... Sorry. This is way too much information for those who are first-time chatters, but that's what we do here. Anyways, then I got traumatized by a really terrible teacher. And then I took stats in university, and I realized, oh, wait, Trina was kind of good at math. And then she just got, like, abused by this teacher. And then thought she was bad at math. But no. She's just not a really terrible person. Yeah. And then I did really, really good in stats in university. And, like, now I have brain fog, so, like, my mental math isn't very good. But also words are hard. And that's it. Do it, Unhinged. Tell us everything. I got traumatized by multivariate calculus. Oh my god. I'm a math gay trying to be a math teacher now. I love that for you, JJ. Not a skill issue, just trauma. Yay. Truly just trauma. Just trauma. But she doesn't work at that school anymore. I think enough people complained about her that she was finally fired, so that's nice. We love math teachers and math gays. The nice ones, not this one. And gays. Yes, of course. Of course. This is Your Monster. I'm a little bit uncertain, a little bit messed up, a little bit forgotten when things fall apart, a little bit too needy, often misconstrued. But how is it that this time I'm a little bit like you? 'Cause I wish I could be the monster you think of me, hiding right under your bed, just waiting to ruin you, shame you, and punish you, leave you for nothing but dead. All burden gets lifted, all truth go be damned when it's all that you made in your head. It's harder to know things and see The misery I have to tread as the monster in your head. Monster inside of your head might just leave you for dead. I'm the monster inside of your head. What if just this once you admit you did me wrong? Would that mean you could see how messed up I'd have to be if I were really that petty and damn well insecure? But nothing will sink in if it means you might lose something well too damn bad. Hiding right under your bed, just waiting to ruin you, shame you, and punish you, leave you for nothing but dead. All burden gets lifted, all truth go be damned when it's all that you made in your head. It's harder to know things and see when the show brings the misery I have to tread as the monster in your head. Monster inside of your head might just leave you for dead. I'm the monster inside of your head. So tell me, was it all worth it to blame me? I hope that you're comfortable now. 'Cause why would you say something when it's so easy to let me drown? 'Cause I wish I could be the monster you think of me, hiding right under your bed, just waiting to ruin you, shame you, and punish you, leave you for nothing but dead. All burden gets lifted, all truth go be damned when it's all that you made in your head. It's harder to know things and see when the show brings the misery I have to tread as the monster in your head. Monster inside of your head might just leave you for dead. I'm the monster inside of your head. Forgive me for thinking that years of unwavering trust might be worth it instead. So make me your monster, but know that deep under your guilt will be keeping me fed. And that is Your Monster for Echo and our lovely raiders. Thank you for all the emotes, the SMG especially. Thanks for the clappies. Angie Trina, arow. Yes, Angie Trina, indeed. Damn, the voice is sounding great today. Thank you. Aqua, thank you for the 35 stream streak. Holy shnikes. Thank you. Yeah, I guess that's what happens when I rest. Then my voice is healthier. Who knew? Who knew? Thank you for all the kind words and the emotes and the clappies and everything. That song is available wherever you listen to music, so feel free to add it to your song list, to your playlist even, maybe, you know? Rest is healthy? Nah, yeah, I know. The other day, my therapist was like, I was talking to her about like seasonal depression, and I was like, it's just annoying because like you have the regular depression and like you don't need the additional seasonal depression, you know? Like you don't need the addition, like it's just like one is enough, okay? Like let's calm down. And you know, she's like, so you've like dealt with this for a long time and it's just something that comes around every year. Um, and sometimes it's important to realize like we are mammals, and you're a mammal, and you need to get your rest. And sometimes you're gonna just have a crap month because you're dealing with all this stuff that isn't your fault. And I'm like, I am a mammal. I'm a brown bear. I'm a brown bear. No, add it to your song list. I added it to my grocery list. Does that count? I did not agree to the seasonal depression subscription. Literally, BOGO, but with depression. Literally, it's just like, I feel like one of them is enough, you know? I feel like one of them is enough. But yeah, then I wrote a song about being a mammal. So I'm sure my therapist will be excited to hear about that. Being like, hey, remember when you said we're mammals and you were like trying to make a point? I wrote a song about being a mammal, and she'll be like, that's really great. Like, I'm proud of you. And I'll be like, mammals. But yeah, then I usually like BOGOs. This is evil BOGO. This is evil BOGO for sure. Depression be like, but wait, there's more. Really. And like with the chronic illnesses and the mental illnesses, it's just like the seasonal one, like, should calm down. The seasonal one should be like, come on. Calm down. We don't need you. We've listen. My character, it's like that TikTok sound that went viral like 3 years ago where it was like, I don't need any more life lessons. My character is developed. We can chill now. But alas, the universe says your character will never be fully developed if I have anything to do with it. Anyways, if anyone else wants to request anything, feel free. Song list is wide open. There's like, thank you for the resub, Smack. Oh my goodness. Well, that means Smack gets a little guy. Smack, do you know that means you get a little guy? Thank you for the lurk. I'm gonna hop in the shower and be back in a bit. Sounds good. This is our little guy for Smack. Your little guy that I don't... Am I okay? Camera is here. Anyways, this is your little guy. Your little guy. And into the little guy mug, the little guy goes. Thank you so much for the sub. Let me know if I can sing you something for the resub. I would absolutely love to. Love to. Love to. Okay. It's Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. Can we get a round of applause for everyone making it to Friday? Just like, congratulations, all of you. All of you, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for making it to Friday, you know? It's not an easy task. It's not an easy task. But you did it. You did it. You made it to Friday. You're here. And yeah, exactly. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You know, we did it. We made it. We may not be killing it, but we are here. And that is important. That is very, very, very important to be here. Here we are again on our own. Da 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 da. Boom, boom. Anyways, so yeah. How are we? You know, I think that, you know what I still have on my desk? Because the last stream I did was the celebration stream, and I still have this disaster from it. This absolute monstrosity. And it's still on my desk. Because, like, you know, it's not his fault he's an abomination. That's my fault. That's an art piece. It's not my fault. I showed my therapist all my art pieces too. I just had a show and tell, and I was like, look what I made on my celebration stream. She was like, wow. Yeah. Yeah. You know, like I sometimes think about like, oh, to be my therapist, like next charity stream have to be a dono raffle reward. That would be hilarious. How does the request work? So all you got to do is click on the song list link, and then I think you have to be logged in, but it'll say like request song beside it. And if that doesn't work, what you can do is just pick the song you want, and then in chat do !SR and then the name of the song. I think this command brings it up. Yeah. Hi, Dachmer. Welcome on in. Yeah. Can you imagine doing like a donor raffle for me to give to mail this to someone? Like to fully mail this to someone. I can also mail my crochet necklace. The bottle would be too heavy, so that one I'm not gonna mail. But everything else is fair game. But that's a great idea. It's truly a great idea. Thank you for getting in those song requests. Smack, you subbed. Request something. You don't have to. You're okay to just chill. But it's just fun to yell at you, because it's Smack. Charity auction. I was like, Trina, you know, could give you a real drawing. Trina could send you like signed song lyrics, but instead, Trina sends you this. Instead, you get this. And you know, I'm too indecisive. That's fair. Take your time. You can request it in like 4 hours if you want. Not that I'll be live still in 4 hours, but you know what I mean. You know, the vibe of 4 hours. Like the feeling of 4 hours. So 4 hours. I just added this to my song list before I went live because it was a song that's like, oh, I know this song and it's not on my list. Why isn't it on my list? Where can I get a mail order demon? Rahomo, did you just call this a demon? Rahomo, this is art. Rahomo, this is art. I love Dodie. I love Dodie too. That was one of my favorite concerts I went to, was Dodie. Why is it staring at me? Because it's art and it needs you to stare back. This is 6 out of 10. It just wants to be loved. Exactly, Aqua, exactly. I feel like a 6 out of 10. Gotta get up early tomorrow again. What goes on behind the words? Is there pity for the plain girl? Can you see the panic inside? I'm making you uneasy, aren't I? What goes on behind the words? Is there pity for the plain girl? I'll close my mouth, I won't say a word. and not of pity for the plain girl. I know that you don't want me here. 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 Oh, I'll just call a taxi. I gotta be up early tomorrow again. Oh, I'll just call a taxi. I gotta be up early tomorrow again. What goes on behind the words? Is there pity for the plain girl? I'll close my mouth, I won't say a word. Not of pity for the plain girl. That was for JJ, and we'll bump up Smack's request for the sub. Yay! Thank you for clappies. Same demon, same. Hi, Tesno. Welcome on in. Thanks for the emotes and clappies, friends. Yeah, I remember I was at a Dodie concert before I had come out as bi, and I was having a super straight reaction to, hi, Aether, thank you for the follow. And I was having a super straight reaction to She by Dodie when she sang it live. And my friend was with me, just like, I'm gonna let her process this and then come out to me in a couple of years. I'm currently a bit sick, which means I'll be crying at just about every other song. Oh no. Well, maybe you need to feel. She still makes me cry. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We love Dodie in this house. We really do. Well, this next song is also a tearjerker. And it's not at all. But the song after this one will be a tearjerker. This one is for Smack for the sub. But you know, if this makes you cry, I'll be impressed, honestly. I'll be impressed if this makes you cry. Oh my god. Okay, sing with Rahomo. Boom, boom, shakalaka laka boom. Boom, boom, shakalaka laka boom. Boom, boom. Wait, but Rahomo, did you literally just go boom, boom, elikanamanamanamanamanamanaelikanatu? Wow, 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 Rahomo. Good job, good job. Boom, boom, shakalaka laka boom. Boom, boom, shakalaka laka boom. Boom, boom, shakalaka laka boom. Boom, boom. It was a night like this 40 million years ago. I lit a cigarette, picked up a monkey song to go. The sun was spitting fire, the sky was blue as ice. I felt a little tired, so I watched Miami Vice. I walked a dinosaur. I walked the dinosaur. Oh Open the door, get on the floor, everybody walk a dinosaur. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody walk a dinosaur. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody walk a dinosaur. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody walk a dinosaur. Boom, boom, shakalaka laka boom. 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 I met you in a cave, you were painting buffalo. I said I'd be your slave, follow you wherever you go. The night we split a rattlesnake and danced beneath the stars. You fell asleep, I stayed awake and watched the passing cars and walked the dinosaur. I walked a dinosaur. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody walk the dinosaur. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody walk the dinosaur. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody walk the dinosaur. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody walk the dinosaur. A shadow from the sky, much too big to be a bird, screaming, crashing noise louder than I've ever heard. It took like two big silver trees that somehow learned to soar. Suddenly a summer breeze and a mighty lion's roar. I killed a... No, we changed that lyric. I hug a dinosaur. Hug a dinosaur. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody hug a dinosaur. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody hug a dinosaur. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody hug a dinosaur. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody hug a dinosaur. Boom, boom, shakalaka laka boom. No killing dinos here, we hug dinos here. Boom, boom, shakalaka laka boom. So Danny's community doesn't start crying. Boom, boom, shakalaka laka boom. No killing dinos here, we just hug dinos here. Boom, boom, shakalaka laka boom. Boom, boom, shakalaka laka boom. What a banger. What a banger. This song brings me back so many childhood memories. Thanks, Angelica. Boom, boom, that was wild. Thank you for the emotes. Thank you for the Gigantify Rahomo. Wait, the song wasn't a fever dream. It in fact wasn't. I used to hear the song at every bowling alley, roller rink, and dance party in the late 90s, early 2000s. Valid. TBT. Danger hugs. No. Very safe hugs. We only hug the dinosaurs. We only hug the dinosaurs. Also, friends, many of you know that I've been working with Tessa Violet to put on fundraiser streams, and she very generously has dedicated her fundraiser stream this month to help my friend's family in Gaza with essential supplies. So if you want to come out to that, it's going to be on her channel at 8 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, February 24th. There will be lots of fun incentives and chaos, and I'm super, super excited about it and really honored that she chose to help my friend's family out. Yeah. So that's what's going on next Tuesday. Don't worry, JJ. When I got asked by her to be hired, I too was shook. And I too was like, what do you mean? What do you mean though? Me? Don't worry, friends. I know we just had a non-cry song, but in the next song we're back to crying. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Is what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. Do, 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 do. Uh-oh, I see Perez up next. I'll cry to that one on a good one. That's the thing. Like, Aqua will have me live learn Juju Perez, and I'll be having, like, a perfectly happy day. And then I'm live learning this song, and I'm just, like, sobbing. Gigi Perez will always make me feel some kind of way, truly. She's going to be one of the openers for Noah Khan's tour. I didn't even attempt to get tickets because I think like it was the Canada concert treatment of like only Toronto. And I just didn't have the energy to attempt that. So I didn't bother trying, but I'm sure that's going to be a phenomenal show. All right, friends. I want to see all your crying emotes. I got offered tickets by Spotify. Huh? How? I'm not going though. Fair enough. I wish Spotify paid their artists more instead of giving away tickets, you know? That would be nice. If you listen to someone too much, you can get tickets early. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I mean, most of what I mean, I've switched to Tidal now. On my brother's family plan, but I never paid for Spotify because I don't pay for things unless it's like Bandcamp songs. But yeah, I switched to Tidal now, but it's funny because I don't like so much of my top artists are just like musical theater albums. So it's like I can't really get priority to that because it's like, oh, this Broadway show debuted 30 years ago. So you're not gonna luck out with that. This is for Aqua. How are we gonna create shareholder value if you don't pay for things? Honestly. This is on the wrong fret. Oops. Saw it by the water, doing all the things for the better. Then I'll watch you send it back into the ring. And I heard about the twister that lives inside your heart. If you speak, then I would move, then I would run right where you are. Then I ripped on through your blouse as it ripped right through my house. I never knew you had such a filthy mouth. But you love me like my mother, and you kiss me like a wife. And I swear to you I'll give you more than I have tonight. 'Cause the wolves are at my neck, and I can't talk about that yet. They've got shit inside those hearts. One day they'll have to repent. On Judgment Day they'll be glued right to the bed. And you'll look and tell me, baby, you remember what I said. I know who you are. You'll be fine. I know who you saw you standing. Must have been a holy night, 'cause I can't see and I can't feel but the color in your eyes, saying if my dreams come empty and I wash up on the shore, you would find me at the beach in every life through every door, with a boombox at your father's, walking with you at the morgue. You don't have to search when I know everything you're looking for. Oh, we could talk about it or just stare at the wall, but I think that you know better than what they think they call a luminary. No one is all they'll ever see, and how could you be no one when you're everything to me? You're everything to me. You're everything to me. You're everything to me. How's everyone doing? Are we okay? Are we crying? The we won't sent me Aqua. Valid. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my okayest. Thank you for the emotes. I think You'll Be Fine always breaks me, truly. No, literally, I live learned the song and like literally was like crying in the club on Main. Like, I was like, this was cruel, actually. I think, therefore, I'm therefore thinking I'm doing less okay right now. A mess. Well, I hope everyone is drinking water while being a mess. I think Rahomo and I both had something during the song. I was literally like, did y'all share a gummy bear during that song? Like, are you okay? We were trying to hold it together. Really trying to hold it together, whatever the something was. Really trying to hold it together. Like, absolutely just wrecked. Feel free to add some more songs in the queue. Add more sad songs in the queue if we're feeling sad girl hours today. You know I'm always feeling sad girl hours. Maybe be a demon. Maybe nonsense. We will defeat the sad. It didn't. Maybe nonsense will defeat the sad. It didn't. Yeah, that's classic. That's classic. That's real classic, you know? And I understand. I do. Fun fact, 9 to 5 was the last musical that I was in. Oh, okay, Aqua really took the sad girl hours and went, how about this? Let's cry some more. Okay. You meant the other flowers. So, Rahomo, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You know how to fix it. You're okay. You're okay. Gentle parenting, Rahomo. Oh wow, we're really like going all out. Y'all literally cry at BBC now. Apologies. Apologies. Sorry, I panicked. You're good. You're good. Sad girl hours. Put spray bottle away. I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. And I heard there's a special place where boys and girls can all be queens every single day. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. Oh, Santa Monica, I swear it's calling me. Won't make my mama proud, it's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl, I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh, mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. I'm up and jaws are on the floor. Lovers in the bathroom and line outside the door. Black lights and a mirror disco ball. Every night's another reason why I left it all. I think my wicked dreams are here from Tennessee. Oh, Santa Monica, you've been so good to me. Won't make my mama proud, it's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl, I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh, mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. Don't think I've left you all behind. I still love you in Tennessee. You're always on my mind. And mama, every Saturday I can hear your southern drawl 1,000 miles away, saying, God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh, mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. An ad break is going to be starting in a couple minutes. Heads up, I won't sing a song during the ad break, so you won't miss anything. But we do ad breaks once per hour just to make stream as little interrupted as possible. Literally, why am I already crying? We've got Would You Be So Kind, Zombie, y'all are like, just like throw in all the sad girl bops. I want to see every single one of them. Every single one of them. And I say, I support. I really do. I do, you know? So I'm gonna wait to play this song until after the ad break so that no one misses anything. More crying songs, truly. Just throw it on all the sad girl songs. All of them. Probably my favorite version of Zombie is by Bad Wolf. Nice. It's a fantastic song. It is a devastatingly fantastic song. Indeed. I'm actually gonna take a quick washroom break during the ad break too. So if you don't get added, you'll just be listening to a song of mine. And if you do get added, we'll see you back in like 3 minutes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh! Rahomo's not messing around. Oh. I'm a little bit uncertain, a little bit messed up, a little bit forgotten when things fall apart, a little bit too needy, often misconstrued. But how is it that this time I'm a little bit like you? 'Cause I wish I could be the monster you think of me, hiding right under your bed, just waiting to ruin you, shame you, and punish you, leave you for nothing but dead. All burden gets lifted, all truth go be dead when it's all that you made in your head. It's hard to know things and see when the show brings So make me your monster, but know that deep under your guilt will be keeping me fed. I'm a little bit uncertain, a little bit messed up, a little bit forgotten when things fall apart, a little bit too needy, often misconstrued. But how is it that this time I'm a little bit like you? 'Cause I wish I could be the monster you think of me, hiding right under your bed. Welcome back. Let's feel feelings today. We are. At least they're sick tears, whereas it's just an overreaction to small feelings. Catharsis is catharsis. Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. My telltale sign that I'm really unwell is when I start crying at cat videos. Like, I mean happy cat videos. Like, if I'm crying at a sad cat video, that's fair. But if, like, a cat's just, like, existing and I'm crying, that's a telltale sign I'm not okay. Cats are too good for this world. Exactly. And sometimes they're just so cute that I cry. I don't know how I don't know how to say it. They're so cute that I cry. All right, this is for JJ. Okay. Am I okay? Why do I keep misreading the capo number? Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch, try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the street the traffic starts jumping with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5, working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living, barely gets in by. It's all taken and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. You would think that I could deserve a fair promotion. Want to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometime that man is out to get me. They let you dream just to watch him shatter. You're just a step on the boss man's ladder, but you've got dreams he'll never take away. Oh, you're in the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in and the tide's gonna turn and we're all gonna roll your way. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely gets in by. It's all taken and no giving. They just use your mind and you'll never get the credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, they got you where they want you. There's a better life and you think about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game, no matter what they call it. You spend your life putting money in his wallet. 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely gets in by. It's all taken and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, they got you where they want you. There's a better life and you dream about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game, no matter what they call it. You spend your life putting money in his wallet. 9 to 5. Everyone's just crying at that one because it's too real. And we're all like, yeah, we're all getting dogged on by capitalism and just trying to exist through it all. So, this is for everyone, really, already. Yeah, everyone's just like, Thank you for the clappies and emotes. Dog done days. Doug Dimmadome from the Dimsdale Dimmadome. It's Friday, but at what cost? Literally. That was the last musical I was in. I got a call back for the lead, but I didn't get it, unfortunately. But so instead I was the Candy Striper, which is a small role. Someone reset. What did I do? Did I dissociate for a second? Did I dissociate? Did I not even notice I dissociated? I mean, that's kind of the point, right? When you dissociate, you don't notice. But I really thought I had talked that whole time. Did I not talk that whole time? Did I just... Rahoma, are you messing with me? Rahoma, are you messing with me? Rahoma's always messing with me is the answer to that, but, you know. You know. Technically, there were words. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say that wasn't words? I can't even tell because I was dissociating. Did I just like say words that aren't real? What did I say? You know, that doesn't even surprise me. Usually I notice when I just say things that aren't real words. But the fact that I didn't notice, that's funny. That's very delightful in my brain. That's fun. We're having fun. We're having Doug Dimmadome from the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Were you talking about that? Have you watched Fairly Odd Parents? Do you know what I'm talking about? Because I didn't just make that up. I didn't just go on making up Doug Dimmadome from the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Like, that's the real thing. That's from Fairly Odd Parents. You know what Fairly Odd Parents is, yes? Like, you know what Fairly Odd Parents is, yes? Dinadome. Doug Dinadome. Dimmadome. Doug Dimmadome from the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Doug Dimmadome from the Dimsdale like almost like, I'll accept what you're saying. When I learned, because I never watched the finale of Fairly Odd Parents because like I grew up and then they finished the show, but the ending was, from what I heard, the ending was unhinged. Like what did they do? What did they do? Like, they made it pretty, like, that's twisted ending for a kid's show. It's a twisted ending for a kid's show. Found Trina's newest vocal stem. Well, because I saw something else. I forget. It was like a video I was watching, and someone said that when they picture this certain character, I forget what the context was, all they picture is Doug Dimmadome. And then all I kept saying is, Doug Dimmadome from the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Laughs indefinitely not boomer. I want to wake up my horse for hugs. Your horse? I've seen about 3 seconds of the show. Oh, horse huggies sound great. I've seen a lot of the show, but I have not seen the traumatic ending that everyone's talking about, that they like 10 years later, they went back and they were like, oh, they finished Fairly Odd Parents. How did they finish it? And then like an entire generation of millennials was just like absolutely traumatized. Like, what do you mean that's how they finished it? So anyways, yeah, kid shows are weird sometimes. Sometimes they're straight up bananas bonkers. Bonkers yonkers. On the donkers. They're great, but it's too late for them. Oh, fair enough. Horsies need resties. Well, I hope you can get lots of horsey huggies tomorrow. All right, it's time for another sad girl song, guys. The entire queue right now. Especially because, like, Would You Be So Kind is, like, super fun, like, as a song. But then there's context around it if you're an internet person and you know the lore. That song becomes less happy. I still love it, though. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but that's why I cry about Pink Pony Club too. It's me, I am sad girl. Valid. Not what you signed up for. I always have to like put the song way higher because I am not an alto. Read your mind. It's not what you signed up for. Okay. It's me, I'm sad girl. I could read your mind. I know what you're thinking. This is not what you signed up for. I could pray to God, but I'm not invested, and you get what you pay for. I've been trying to find out if anyone feels truly happy because all that they've done. 'Cause I always seem to want more, provided I can get some. There's me in the corner throwing a fit, making a mess of it. Don't you love me now? There's me under the table, hiding from my lovers and my allies. Don't you love me now? Just a hypothesis I test, that I should not exist. Don't you love me now? There's me in the doorway telling you, please, you should just let me leave if you love me now. I could bite my tongue, trying not to say that my love for you looks different. I could bide my time, hoping I can fix it, but it goes against my instincts. And I've been trying to find out if anyone feels super sure that they are deserving give it up, provided that I can get some. There's me in the corner throwing a fit, making the mess of it. Don't you love me now? There's me under the table, hiding from my lovers and my allies. Don't you love me now? It's just a hypothesis I test that I should not exist. Don't you love me now? There's me in the doorway telling you, please, you should just let me leave if you love me now. It's just a hypothesis I test that I should not exist. Don't you love me now? There's me in the doorway telling you, please, you should just let me leave if you love me now. Oh, hi, Echo. All of chat has decided that our theme for music today is Sad Girl Hours. So, that's what you return to. I should add a cry command. True note, when is it ever not Sad Girl Hours? Valid. 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 Thank you for the clappies. Theme is cry. The theme is cry. So like I'm actually doing that now. Thank you for adding a command, Aqua. Yeah, so chat has decided that we are full Sad Girl Hours with what we're singing today. And I've made people cry multiple times while you've been in the shower. So welcome back. Friday Cry Day, truly. Friday Cry Day, truly, indeed. So, though there's no rule that you must add Sad Girl Song Hours exclusively to the song list, this has seemed to be the general theme that's happening. I'm here. I will bring tears, my tears to the yard. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Rahomo, being the evil human Rahomo is, added Hadestown flowers, and I'm alive from next to normal. Cause Rahomo really decided that's what we're gonna do today. Rahomo chooses violence every day, and I'm here for it. Truly. Truly. Ooh, flowers soft beneath my heels. I remember. Into the shade. Trina and Chet have had the big feels one times, but we're fine. Oh my god, it's been so many more times, but I love that it's a counter. How the heck did I get some Cupid nonsense when I said hurt? That's very strange. We will fix that. We will fix that. I also made a sob alias. Trina and chat have had the big feels 2 times, but we're fine. I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. Thank you, Aqua. We will fix your request and make sure it's hurt. Cupid is definitely not in the Sad Girl Hours theme. Indeed, indeed. I'm definitely leaning towards more sob today. That's fair. And so whether you're feeling cry or sob, it'll work. What I wanted was to fall asleep, close my eyes and disappear, like a petal on the stream, a feather on the air. Lily white and poppy red, I trembled as he laid me out. You won't feel a thing, he said, when you go down. Nothing's gonna wake you now. Dreams are sweet until they're not. Men are kind until they aren't. Flowers bloom until they rot and fall apart. Is anybody listening? I open my mouth and nothing comes out. Nothing's gonna wake me now. Flowers, I remember fields of flowers, soft beneath my heels, walking in the sun. I remember someone by my side, turned his face to mine, and then I turned away into the shade. You, the one I left behind. If you ever walk this way, come and find me lying in the bed I made. That was Flowers from Hadestown. I'm glad to see you all crying. Apparently all the youngins my dad work with don't know any pop culture older than they are. That's quite common. I remember I had to explain to some kids what NSYNC was. Because they reunited for... Thank you, Rahomo. That's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you for the biddies. Turns to dust. Yeah, because NSYNC reunited for like a Trolls movie. I should add that as a quote. So they like reunited for a Trolls movie. And so in the Trolls movie, their name is like Brozone or Boyzone or Bros, I don't know, something like that. Anyway, so I had this group with these kids that like wanted this song from the Trolls movie. And so then I go dig into this song and I'm like, wait, this is by NSYNC? What are you talking about? And so then I go in and I'm like, okay, so want to hear something super cool? Do you know who Justin Timberlake is? And the kids are like, yeah. I'm like, okay, did you know Justin Timberlake used to be in a band? And they're like, really? And I'm like, yeah, and that band was named NSYNC. So did you know that band is what Brozone is? They reunited for this movie. They're like, so their name's not really Brozone? And I'm like, no, that's the fictional band for the Trolls movie. I want you all to go home and ask your parents what NSYNC is. Yeah, that was that was quite a day. Rahoma, if you want to throw another song into the queue. I know I just saying you wanted one's coming up, so we're good on the prio requests, but feel free to throw an extra one in. All right. Let's do some Dodie. This will be like a slight palate cleanser. Just like a slight one. Mm-hmm. Sad Girl Dodie, you said? We did 6 out of 10 earlier. Oh, there we go. More Sad Girl Dodie. I have a question. It might seem strange. How are your lungs? Are they in pain? 'Cause mine are aching. Think I know why. I kinda like it. You wanna try? Oh, would you be so kind as to fall in love with me? You see, I'm trying. I know you know that I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will, please fall in love. I think it's only fair. There's gotta be some butterflies somewhere I wanna share, 'cause I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will, please fall in love with me. Let's write a story, be in my book. You gotta join me on my page, at least take a look. Oh, where are your manners? You need some time. Let's swap chests today. That might help you decide. Oh, would you be so kind as to fall in love with me? You see, I'm trying. I know you know that I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will, please fall in love. I think it's only fair. There's gotta be some butterflies somewhere I wanna share, 'cause I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will, please fall in love with me. that's not enough. So if you feel, just fall in love. I think it's only fair. There's gotta be some butterfly somewhere I wanna share, cause I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will, please fall in love with me. Oh, did stream drop? Or is it just echo? It looks fine on my end still. Yay! Thank you for the claps. The youngins didn't get references to Firefly, Dirty Dancing, or The Princess Bride. Not even The Princess Bride. I feel like Gen Alpha would, like, love The Princess Bride. Like, the jokes in that are just, like, iconic. Fine on my end. Stream is fine. Okay, it might just be on Echo's end then. It might just be on Echo's end then. Thank you for the clips. I'm still working, so I have been listening, but not always watching chat. Princess Bride is iconic. I don't know why I'm talking like this right now. I decided to go a little Australian, I think. Nar. Anyways. Princess Bride is truly one of the best creations of this lifetime. This lifetime, and every lifetime. No complaints here. These youngins are all in their 20s to 30s. Well, I mean, I'm 31, so I know all these things. Like, unless you're 21 in your 20s, I feel like most even young millennials and older Gen Z definitely know these. I'm 24 and my dad is approaching 56. Fair enough. I got to see Mandy Patinkin in concert a couple years ago. That's so cool. It was about as chaotic as you expect. Fair enough. Fair enough. I grew up watching Princess Bride, honestly shaped how I view relationships. Now my fiance is my Wesley. I love that. I love that. No, Princess Bride is such a classic. I remember like being younger and my brother was like, oh, I should show you The Princess Bride. And I was like, you're recommending a movie to me called The Princess Bride? I had no idea. I was like, this seems like this name of this movie doesn't seem like something my brother would like love. And he's like, you don't understand. And I didn't. And now I do. Or then I did. What you want me to be? I'm right behind you. You say you forget, but I'll remind you. You can try to hide it, you know that I will find you. So you won't grieve me, you won't leave me behind. Leave me behind. So you won't grieve me, you won't leave me behind. My dad used to cover me and my sister's eyes when the Roosters came on my screen. It's not a kissing movie, is it? Iconic development for the grandson. I love it. I love it. Roosters. I know I said roosters. I know it's the rodents of unusual size, but words are hard. Okay, words are hard. Okay. We are now going to sing this song that Rahomo has subjected us to. Do 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 do. This is from Next to Normal, which is one of the best musicals in existence, but also like the saddest musical in existence, one of them at least. So I've never seen it live, but I have watched the pro shot, and it actually broke me so much that I like actually couldn't do anything for like 2 hours after I watched it. I was just like lying down, and I like physically couldn't move. So if you ever choose to watch the pro shot, or if you choose to see it live, look up the trigger warnings and make sure you are mentally prepared to go into that musical. It is incredible. It's literally the best depiction of mental illness I've ever seen definitely in theater, but honestly in many mediums. But it doesn't hold back. It's very graphic at times. So yeah, we were just all talking that that everyone else's stream was fine. So I am sorry that your stream wiped out, but we're about to sing I'm Alive, and I'm talking about Next to Normal and being like, if you ever go watch it, look up the trigger warnings. If you're seeing a pro shot of it, don't have anything planned for a few hours after you watch the pro shot, because Trina just lay down and didn't do anything for like 2 hours after I watched that pro shot. I thought I was prepared. I had listened to the soundtrack a million times. I was like, I was familiar with the story. I thought I was prepared for that pro shot, but truly nothing could have prepared me for that pro shot. Oh no, still not working. Shall return at some point. No worries, Echo. I hope it gets figured out. So I am what you want me to be. I'm your worst fear. You'll find it in me. Come closer. Come closer. Verdane! I'm gonna start the song again because I just saw the raid-in, and I've only sung like 2 sentences, so I think that's a valid thing to pause the song and start it. The Raiders fixed your PC. Look at you go. Thank you for the follow. Hello, Verdane. Hello, Court Jester and Macker and Tina. Thank you for the follow. T. Hello, Talo. Welcome, friends. Welcome, friends. If you don't follow Verdane, go do that, because Verdane is an icon, incredible musician, and Talo, Verdane's partner, is an incredible artist. So follow both of them. And we adore Verdane and Friends over here. Haven't seen you. You can also pick a less sad song for the Raiders. Thank you. We are in sad girl hours, and you're like seeing me happy, and you're like, this doesn't feel like sad girl hours. All the songs have been very sad girl hours themed. I don't know how we got here. But we're in a mood, but like I'm doing okay today. So it's a weird dichotomy, you know? So So, we're working on it. Haven't seen you in forever. Hope you're doing well. I know I also didn't stream for like the past 2 weeks because life has been a lot, but I'm back. Thank you for the follow. Hello, Karna. Hello. How's Vaki? Vaki's doing great. We're Team Toasty now. No, we're not, Rahomo. Rahomo's spreading lines. Trina's just thriving watching us all suffer. I've made everyone in chat cry like 6 times today. But go follow Fredane. And if you're new here, my name's Trina. I'm a music therapist. I do music and more here on Twitch. So if that sounds up your alley, feel free to drop a follow, hang out. Sometimes most of the time we do music, but sometimes we do chaotic things like play dating sims or do crafts that I don't know how to do. I made this. If you're like, Trina, what is that? Great question. So if that sounds your vibe, feel free to stick around. Fredane, how was your stream? Let me know if I can sing you something. I would absolutely love to. And yeah, it's art. Chaos crafts are the best. It's a lizard. What do you mean? It's obviously a lizard. Obviously. It's obviously a lizard. And I don't know why it wouldn't be a lizard. But we're going to sing a raid song. And then Fredane, if you want to pick a song from the song list, go for it. If you need to raid and run, that's all good too. He's on his way, just shutting down and saying bye to a friend who was jamming with him. All good, Talo. So let's sing the raid song, and then when Fredane comes back, we'll do that priority request. But welcome. Everything is chaos here, but it's a fun time. Rahomo, no, there's no songs from Funhouse in the song list. There's no songs from Funhouse in the song list, and we're probably gonna keep it that way, Rahomo. So Rahomo, we're gonna probably keep it that way, okay? So. Alright. Fun home, I know it's fun home. Listen, I'm doing my best, exactly. Alright. Oh, thank you, Fredane. Thank you for the raid. Alright. Oh, thank you for the raid. Oh, thank you for bringing all your friends. Hey, Granny, welcome on in. Probably sounds like there's a chance. There really isn't. I mean, no, that's not true. I add sad songs all the time. And like, now that you've mentioned it, I'll probably go learn it. Because I know exactly what song you're talking about. Zombie's a visual song to me, so I'm not even going to try. Valid. Zombie is... Yeah, like, the thing is, like, there's nothing in this list right now that's, like, slightly happy. But because we just got Raiders, why don't we do an original to like ease into the sad girl hours? Just ease in. And like, cause all my originals are sad. So like that won't be that won't be too difficult. You know? So why don't we do that? Okay. This is an original that is available wherever you listen to music. It's called Just For You. I trusted you with every song. I let you in on every sorrow. We went to places I belonged. We saw the faces of tomorrow. I time. I went to you for every word, for every hope I let you borrow. I listened to the last concern. I didn't know it was only till tomorrow. I am done this time. There's no going back. There's no use. We're through. Redemption doesn't work on you. And don't tell me this was all for a purpose. Every lie that you told me always had to come first, just for you, just for me, just for once. Tell the truth, but no. And I was left crying on the floor while you laughed with him by your side. And don't tell me this was all for a purpose. Every lie that you told me always had to come first, just for you, just for me. Never learning what you meant to me. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. We just added the sob/cry command today. Obviously, if you've been on my channel for a while, we've cried a lot more times than 3, but it was just added today. And it's a great time. Thank you, Nick, for the follow. That's an original that's available at the link that just got posted in chat, wherever you listen to music. Thank you again for the raid. Appreciate it so much. I love how we're like, we can start with a happier song for the raiders. And I'm like, well, if I'm going to do an original, it's not going to be happy. So now we're on to next to normal. So you mostly have sad songs? A lot of my songs are sad, but I will say my EP is kind of a journey. It's about my life, but it's told in the it's told via concept album retelling of Persephone, and in this version she escapes the underworld. So like, it's not all sad. It is about the strength that can come with that. There's a lot of happy songs in my song list though. I just don't have a lot of happy released originals, but I do have some happy originals. I just write my best when I'm feeling intense emotions. I am what you want me to be. I'm your worst fear. You'll find it in me. Come closer. Come closer. I am more than memory. I'm what might be. I'm mystery. You know me. So show me when I appear. It's not so clear if if I'm a simple spirit or I'm flesh and blood. But I'm alive, I am so alive, and I feed on the fear that's behind your eyes. And I need you to need me, it's no surprise. I'm alive, so alive. I'm alive. I am flame and I am fire, I'm destruction, decay, and desire. I'll hurt you, I'll heal you. I'm your wish or dream come true, and I am your darkest nightmare too. I've shown you I own you, and though you made me, you can't change me. I'm the perfect stranger who knows you too well. But I'm alive, I am so alive, and I'll tell you the truth if you let me try. You're alive, I'm alive, and I'll show you why. I'm alive, so alive. I'm alive, I'm right behind you. You say forget, but I'll remind you. You can try to hide, you know I will find you. 'Cause if you won't grieve me, you won't leave me behind. Wow. No, I'm alive, so alive. If you climb on my back, then we both can fly. If you try to deny me, I'll never die. I'm alive, I'm alive. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. That was for Rahomo from the musical Next to Normal. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you're like, why is everyone crashing out over that song? If you only knew. Cass, welcome on in. It's so good to see you. Oh my goodness, Rahomo, thank you for the 500 more biddies. What the heck? I've never heard this song, but I love it. It is from Next to Normal, the musical. Look up the trigger warnings if you're going to watch it live or watch the pro shot. I thought I was prepared listening to the soundtrack. I was not. Hello, she'll find me. Hello, Cass. Hello, thank you for the clappies. There's going to be an ad break in about a minute. Heads up, because we do ad breaks on the stream. Once an hour. So heads up. But you won't miss anything because we won't sing a song during the ad break. Hello, you beautiful soul. That was great. You're a beautiful soul. Looks up trigger warnings. Yeah, it's a doozy of a musical. It's an incredible musical, but it's a doozy of a musical. Gabriel, hi, Dad. Rahomo, you can't do this to me right now, actually. Rahomo, you actually can't do this to me right now. You actually can't do this to me right now. No, that's a big old no. So I tried to look it up and Google went, you're looking for Homo the musical, not Rahomo, Next to Normal. Homo the musical sounds great. It's about Rahomo's life, but it's called Next to Normal. Hi Alter, welcome on in. It's good to see you. Next to Normal. Homo the musical is just a musical. Hi Alter, I'm getting banned. Rahomo decided to quote one of the saddest scenes in that musical. I say one of the saddest scenes as if that entire musical isn't just sad scene after sad scene, but Next to Normal is my favorite musical. Yeah, I just did I'm Alive from it. And I'm not. There's the ad break. Heads up. It's happening now. It's happening right now. But yes, not me closing the stream by accident because I'm simultaneously adept with tech and 90 years old on the inside. Ooh, I'm learning that one. It's the one that gets me. I can't. No, I don't think you understand. Like, yeah, sorry, you're in capitalism land right now. I apologize for the forced capitalism land. Oh, be proud of me. I won Emotional Diarrhea Music League, which she used to be mine. I'm so proud of you. And yes, that is correct. That is correct. Friends, there's so many lovely streamers in the chat. We got rated by Ferdane. Taylo's here. We've got Cass. We've got Alter. We've got Echo. So everyone go follow everybody. Everyone go follow everybody. Because you're all icons. You're all icons. Wow, we've got zombies, then hurt, then what was I made for, then sick of losing soulmates. We're really just I thought of another one. Oh, what's it this time, Rahomo? Please do tell. Please do tell. Please do tell. Rahomo? 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 Be careful saying my name 3 times. Is it like Beetlejuice? Dead mom, I need a little help here. I've been talking to myself here, but dead mom, I gotta ask, are you really in the ground? 'Cause I feel you all around. Dead mom. There we go. Ad break is finishing now. Infinite ad jail. Gotta restart my comp. Have to keep reloading the tab after it crashes and resets the ad timer. Oh no, that's happened to me and it's so frustrating. I hate it. And I'm sorry that happened to you. Rahomo, absolutely not. First you suggest that song from Fun Home. And then you suggest that. And, you know, sometimes it's okay not to just be rude. Sometimes that's okay, you know? You know, Cass has graced us with her presence today, and you're being really rude in front of Cass. Yeah, and I'm using you to troll Rahomo. It's true. It's what I do. It's what I do. I am being castigated. Hello, I am bargaining ship. Hi, Take Two. Welcome back, Alter. I'm glad. What did the cat do, Cass? What did the cat do? How many nicknames am I gonna have? Did I say cat? Did I say cat? I didn't mean to say cat. If I said cat, that was an error. See, I don't know how to say words. And this is a common thing we've noticed in my existence on the internet. I'm signing up for my next open mic as castigated. Do it. Do it. Do it. You've gotta. You've gotta. You've absolutely gotta. So the theme of today's stream is sad girl hours. I'm in the bad at word club. Good, good. You did not say cat. Okay, good. No, I like Cat the Human. Cat the Human's fun. I said cat. Wee! Yeah, the thing is I've said things just in general. And it's not... Sometimes I don't... You are babysitting cat. How is your cat that you're babysitting? It's not your cat because you're babysitting the cat, but how is the babysitting of the cat of your existing? She is baby. Perfect. No notes. No notes. I'm a kiss a chunky kitty. You should. You should, JJ. You should always. Also, friends, please post pictures of your cats in my Discord in the animal gifs and pics section at all times, anytime. I want to see every pet, please. Ever. Sleepy, but then also yells at me and pets herself on everything and then goes back to sleep. Lol, she's perfect. I don't have a cat. I have a horse. Horses are great too. Please post your horse in the Discord. It doesn't even have to be your pet. I don't have a pet. I have a pet nephew. I have a cat nephew. And my fur neff gets posted in there. It's not required, but kind of is. Horse is good too. Post the horse. Yes. Any pictures of any fur babies in your life or scaly babies. Like if you have a lizard that looks more like a lizard than this, should go in there. Should indeed go in there. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the queue, except for priority requests for now, just because we have 4 songs in there. And I think that'll probably take us to the end. If it doesn't, I'll reopen it. But we're going to pause the queue, except for priority requests for now. I'm not done crafting my pet for my stream. Can't have IRL pets, sadly. I have a friend with a billion lizards. I love that. And snakes. I enjoy snakes. My mom is terrified of snakes. Can I pet the bead demon? Of course. Here you go. Come get it, Rahomo. That's the weirdest thing I've ever done. Maybe on the internet. Here you go, Rahomo. Go for it. That was up there, yes. Yeah. Rating certain potatoes above other potatoes. Top it. I think about that stream many days of my life. I really do. Narrator voice, but it was not, in fact, the weirdest thing she's done on the internet. It isn't. To be realistic. Like, I've made my vacuum sing the prayer with my automaton and with myself pretending to be my automaton as a trio. You've been on 2 hours. I have. That's why I paused the song list. Okay, no chat's reaction to the ranking was the weirdest thing of that stream. I didn't think that I could be so controversial. Like, I truly was worried I would lose followers that day. My bad. I had notifications off, apparently. I thought you just got on. No worries. I'm cleaning. I hope the cleaning is going good. But yeah, I've never seen such passion over potatoes. Like, it was truly wild. It was truly wild. Especially like how many people unlurked because I was rating potatoes. That was also extremely comedic. I was like, the lurkers immediately were like, nah, we need opinions on this. I was like, I love my lurkers. Y'all have opinions though, I guess. I may have made my friend's bathroom look like a new bathroom because I can. You are the greatest friend for doing that. That is so sweet. Well, you got raided by a British streamer in the middle of potatoes. That's fair. I'm gonna go to bed before I get for real band. Good night, y'all. Good night, Rahomo. Have a great night. Sleep well. And appreciate the troll you are. The British have many potato opinions. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It was satisfying. It was a time. It was a time. Good night, Rahomo. Leaving a stream early? That's a bit... Can you imagine if it was that terrible of a person? I'm actually impressed that Rahomo's actually going to bed at a decent time, because usually Rahomo's like up till like 3 a.m. in other people's streams, and I'm like, Rahomo. Please enjoy my 4 cats. They're in the dizzy. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the best day of my life. Oh my goodness. Tiamat. Hi. Oh, are you eating the treat? Are you eating the little tweet? Listen, if you want to see these cats, join the Discord. Are you eating the little tweet, buddy? Oh, you're just an angel. Oh, you're the little angel with the little ears. I literally cannot picture you being mean. Yeah. Yeah. I say that and I'm like, no, I've been mean. And I'm like, me being mean is me standing up for myself when someone was mean to me. Lily is majestic indeed. Cammy is a chunker. Cammy is so chonky. Marbles likes getting beat up with a cane. What? What do you mean? Trina rages. She isn't mean. Yeah. Dude, she's so mean to me all the time. Rahomo only wakens during the day if you say their name 3 times. Oh my god, Marbles. Ugh, I love all your cats, JJ. I'm obsessed with all your cats. Thank you. Thank you for that gift. It was a beautiful gift. That was a beautiful gift. Yeah, I definitely rage. I definitely rage. I'm very rarely angry. So rarely that like I can pinpoint times in my life I've been angry. And I should specify, like, as far as interpersonally, like, I'm angry at the world all the time, but you know what? But yeah, like, I one time went off on my roommates because they were being mean to my best friend. And if you're mean to my best friend, I will end you. And my friend literally was just like eating popcorn in the corner. Like, this is amazing. Keep going. I'm mean to people who cross a certain line and disrespecting me and my opinions. That's, yeah, I think that's just a boundary. Ditchbear, I think that's just a boundary. Like, I thought I was mean, but I was actually just setting boundaries. That's so relatable. I was gonna say before this story, I only hear you get mad on behalf of other people. Yeah, yeah. And then sometimes I get really mad and then I write songs like Your Monster. That was a result of me being incredibly angry at someone. And that wasn't on behalf of someone. Well, it was partially, but not really. And then songs like Your Monster get written. But generally, I love that it auto-modded you. We just did that song earlier today, which is why it won't work. But I think it's really funny that it auto-modded you. Like, it thought you were calling me a monster. No, I will be like mean, like manipulating people around them to show their true colors, which I definitely shouldn't do, but that's what therapy is for. Therapy's peak. I do recommend. But yeah, I generally like the easiest way to make me mad is be mean to my friend, and then I will lose my mind because you are so mean to me. So mean to Cass. I'm so mean to Cass. I'm an absolute monster to Cass. Automod was good earlier, at least. Yeah. But that's so funny that it was just like... Okay, we're gonna sing Zombie. Had to balance it out by doing an unnecessary one. Absolutely. How dare you listen to my problems and give me valuable advice and feedback? Child is slowly taken. I know. Echo does that to me too. It's kind of rude. Another head hangs lowly, child is slowly taken, and the violence caused such silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they're fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they're crying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Another mother's breaking, heart is taking over. When the violence causes silence, we must be mistaken. It's the same old theme since 1916. In your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are dying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Whoa, Anyways, Free Palestine. You know what drives me bonkers? When people take that song and put it in a movie where it doesn't make sense, or a TV show where it doesn't make sense, because that song is not literally about zombies, right? Like, we can all agree that we understand that this song is not about zombies. Presumably, media literacy will yes, it is about war, it's about genocide, right? This song is not about literal zombies, right? Okay, so tell me why everyone should know that. Correct. I know you're joking, Echo. Right. Somebody thinks, okay, well, someone in the music team of Wednesday season 2 thought this song was about literal zombies. Okay, so
Spoilers for Wednesday season 2, I guess. But like, I'm still so mad about this scene. Okay. What's a metaphor? That hadn't even occurred to me. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Think they went extinct. Honestly, that's probably true. So here's the thing. So first of all, so they bring up music therapy in Wednesday, and I'm like, oh, okay, they're bringing up music therapy in like a mainstream show. That's pretty cool. No, it's not. Because what they did is they had the music teacher, right? They had the music teacher, and they said, she's going to teach a music therapy class at this like inpatient, it's not actually an inpatient psych hospital. It uses the derogatory term for an inpatient psych hospital, right? Teach a music therapy class, okay, right? No, she's not a professor. She's not teaching at a music therapy program. So therefore, she's not teaching a music therapy class. Also, she is a music teacher. She is not a music therapist, right? So what she does, right, is she goes into this place full of like psych patients, right? That also have like powers and stuff. It's Wednesday, right? Anyways, I thought they were gonna like do a good thing here about the problems with institutionalization and all that. No, they have this music teacher come in, play zombie on the piano as all these zombies are escaping from the psych ward in Wednesday. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. And I'm like sitting there like, did anyone read the lyrics of this song before they made this scene? So literally what she does, she comes in, she doesn't talk to any of the patients, she doesn't ask for their preferences. It's not therapy. It's not therapy. She comes in, she plays zombie on piano, and then all these zombies escape from the psych ward, and then she leaves, and they're like, she taught a music therapy class. And I'm like, why is zombie playing right now? Thank you so much. I know what I'm binge watching tonight. No, it's 2025. We don't do media literacy here. No, seriously, I was like, what is going on? Like, what? I don't know. There's like, Wednesday has so much potential. The main problem with season 1 was them trying to incorporate romance into it, which was like, Wednesday is asexual and obviously interested in a platonic partnership with her roommate Enid, okay? Like, that's obvious, okay? So if they want to explore that, that's great. That's the only thing they should explore, okay? What they shouldn't do is give her a weird-ass love triangle, okay? That was weird. No one wanted that. I don't think Jenna Ortega wanted that. Like, she actually really begged for the romance plot point to be taken out of the first season, but they didn't listen. Anyways, so they did that. And then season 2, they removed one of the people from the love triangle because the real life actor had all these horrific accusations against him, so they fired him. But his character is still mentioned here and there because he was an important character of the show, right? Sorry, I'm just like saying the entire show right now, but I'm also not saying any of the actual plot points in the show, to be fair. Like, I'm literally not saying any of the plot points. These are just like character things. And it's the actor that had all this terrible stuff. So yeah, they fired him, and he's still mentioned because he's an important character in the show. And then in the next season, they're like, we are going to try to make a statement about mental illness and try to make a statement reducing the stigma around mental illness by doing a terrible job. We're going to do like an actual terrible job in this. And like, we're going to claim that we're like saying this is bad, but we're going to kind of be justifying it the whole time. And then like stuff with Enid's character, like what? They're like fully stigmatizing it in the movie. Yeah, I mean like the older renditions, like absolutely. And like, here's my thing, and I talked about this in a PowerPoint presentation I did at my friend's house. And this, I'm not talking specifically to Wednesday anymore. This I'm talking generally. I have an issue with metaphors in TV shows and movies about race where like the other is an actual threat, right? Because like if zombies are a metaphor for Black people in the world of Disney's zombies, right? Zombies eat brains, so it's a bad metaphor because everyone actually has reasons to be afraid of zombies because they eat brains, right? So it doesn't actually make sense to make that a metaphor. And this is a pattern in a lot of movies and TV shows where it's like, we're going to make a racial allegory, but like the thing that we're allegorying actually threatens the humans. So it's not a good racial allegory. If anything, it just stigmatizes racialized populations more. And then in the mental illness side of things, it does that a lot too, where it's like, oh, we are going to use like superpowers as an allegory for mental illness. And it's like, okay, well, if this person's melting someone's brain with their superpowers, I think people have reason to be afraid of him. So it's a really bad allegory because you're just saying people are justified in their fear, which defeats the entire purpose of anti-racism and these metaphors and allegories. So anyways, that's my TED Talk for today. This is why I barely watch movies, besides yesterday when I watched a great movie that's definitely for kids and definitely had an ending that made me cry a lot. What movie? Yay! Thank you for the claps as I just like ranted about this. There's a great person on TikTok that talks a lot about this topic. I think their TikTok name is Kenna Rambles, but they talk a lot about this topic and in general, like horror and racialization within the world of horror. And like, I don't watch a lot of horror, but I like watch all her videos. I genuinely don't remember the name. Let me check. Sounds good. Okay. Nimona. Oh, Nimona's fantastic. So I learned about Nimona in the beginning days because I found the creator of the original comic on Tumblr. This is when Tumblr is used as a force for good, and Nimona is when Tumblr is used as a force for good. And like someone just like made a comic on Tumblr being like, maybe this could become something, and everyone was like, this is amazing. Please make this become something. And then it became Nimona. And yes, I bawled my eyes out. Nimona is fantastic. We love Nimona in this house. So this song makes me think of the show The 100 before The 100 became really bad. When The 100 still had good writers, this reminded me of this song was giving Jasper in The 100 when Jasper has If You Know, You Know. So when The 100 was still good, this song just makes me think of Jasper. Anyways, and then The 100 got really bad, and I was very sad about that. I'm so out of pop culture that my algorithm about LGBTQ and writing and animation somehow never even showed me a second of the movie to me. That's so sad because, oh my god, yeah, it was everywhere when it came out. Sadly, I must go. Bye. All good, JJ. Have a great night. Or day, or time zone. Okay, here we go. Because we're in Sad Girl Hour, Stage Mirror. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old
on my liar's chair, full of broken thoughts I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else. I am still right here. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. If I could start again, a million miles away, I would keep myself. I would find a way. That was for Dajmer. How you hanging in? Are we gonna take a deep breath together, chat? We're having a lot of sad songs in a row. So let's take a deep breath. In for 4. Hold for 4. Out for 4. Hold for 4. Trina, your low range is sounding fire. Sing more there. It's so interesting because after long COVID, it took me a long time to get my high range back, but weirdly my low range got better than it was before. And I think part of it was like, as I was training my high range, I was training my low range a lot to build that. Retraining, I guess. And yeah, I've been kind of feeling my low range lately. Sing more there. Happily. We're having some ice cream for that one. I can't hold for 4 because my lungs are broken. You can hold for 3. You can make your square of breath, whatever count works for your lungs. Do do. All right, friends. I hope everyone's having a good Friday. Oh, I need to talk to you guys about something. And you're gonna be like, Trina, what do you mean you have to talk to us about this? It's just important, okay? Okay, so y'all know that I'm mad at the Wuthering Heights adaptation, the new one. This isn't gonna surprise anyone because I've talked about it a million times, right? Okay, so I'm not gonna watch it, obviously, but I've been having a great time seeing other people crash out over it. And I just we just need to chat for a second because I heard something that was absolutely so vile about it that I'm not sure I can survive. And it's so vile that it doesn't, well, okay, I heard multiple things that are so vile it doesn't feel real. And
And and this is why I need to talk to you, because you all know, because I've ranted about this Wuthering Heights adaptation for a long time, and you know how mad I am about it. But now that it's out and I'm seeing commentary on it, seeing some of the choices that were made were truly something else. Okay, so tell me, okay, trigger warning for domestic violence, but I'm not going to be talking about violence specifically. I'm just going to be mentioning it. Tell me how they took a victim of domestic abuse and they went, what if we made it so that she was like really into it and it was like a kink? And that was a choice. That was a choice that Emerald Fennell made and wrote into the script. That was a choice that was made and put into the script. Thanks, E.L. James. Yeah. Yeah. So the thing about BDSM is it's consensual, right? The thing it's not is being into abuse. That's not what it is, okay? That's not what it is, okay? And so to be like, she likes it, okay, that's thing number one, okay? Horrifying, absolutely horrifying. I tuned in just to talk in the BDS top and shit talking 50 Shades. Nice. Yeah, so we're talking about how I've been shitting on the upcoming, or new, now it's out, Wuthering Heights adaptation for a long time. But now that it's out, I will not see it, but I've been just reading and seeing the commentary. The another unhinged choice, and like these are all the unhinged choices that don't have to do with the casting, right? Casting was already unhinged. Okay, so the other unhinged choice, right? So she cast Linton as a brown man, right? Because she was like, I'm not going to cast the romantic lead. Lynn, for your wife's mental health, you probably shouldn't. Okay, so here's the thing, right? So the casting was already bad, right? And she really went, instead of casting Heathcliff as a brown man, which he is, we're gonna cast Linton as a brown man. Linton is one of his abusers, right? And then we're gonna cast Nellie as an Asian woman, okay? None of these choices make sense. Like, none of these choices make sense. The racial casting in Wuthering Heights, the book, is extremely intentional. It's extremely intentional. Okay? So they cast Linton as this brown man, right? Edgar Linton. And so then Kathy marries him, right? And then do you know what Edgar Linton does in the movie adaptation? Are you ready to like actually throw up? Do you know what Edgar Linton does in the movie adaptation? So he is so obsessed with Catherine's white skin that he makes a skin room. He makes her a room where all the walls are a fleshy material color of her skin, because this brown man can't get over how beautiful her white skin is. Genuinely, I'm not exaggerating here. I fact checked it several times. I fact checked this several times. Yeah. So that was another choice they made, right? They made a skin room. Okay. Another thing they did, trigger warning for fertility and miscarriages. And childbirth death. So spoilers, I guess, for the book, and I guess for the movie. But the halfway point of Wuthering Heights, Catherine dies in childbirth when she's like 19, and it's extremely tragic, right? I left for a minute and came back to skin room. I'm good not being updated, I guess. be a common thing that's happening this stream. Right. So Catherine dies in the book, halfway through the book, right? So many adaptations, literally the majority of Wuthering Heights adaptations, have only ever adapted the first half of the book. Why? Because everyone's a chicken and doesn't know how to adapt a full book. Like, calm the fudge down. And if you can adapt both halves, just don't do it. Because it's about the cycle of violence. And if you don't show the cycle, that is the second half, with the second generation, I fear what in Lord's name is the point. Okay, so in the book, that's what happens. And they get to say goodbye to each other, Heathcliff and Kathy. It's the most unhinged scene in the world, but it's pretty iconic. Like, they're like, I hate you, go to hell, and then haunt me. Like, it's really iconic, right? And then what they did in the movie, right? What they did is, first of all, Hindley doesn't exist in the movie. Hindley is Heathcliff's main abuser and like the reason he turns out the way he is, in short, right? Because Heathcliff's dad is like one of the only people who loves him truly. And then after Heathcliff dies, sorry, not after Heathcliff dies. After Heathcliff's dad dies, Catherine's like the only person that's kind to him. And Hindley hates him, okay? Hindley hates him for a few reasons. Main one is because of his race, but Hindley will say it's because his dad loves Heathcliff more, right? Hindley doesn't exist in the movie. Instead, they make the dad abusive, and they make the dad abusive to both Kathy and Heathcliff, therefore putting them on the same footing, which again defeats the entire purpose of the book, okay? Defeats the entire purpose. And they also make it hot, which is a whole other thing, right? So because Hindley doesn't exist, Hindley's kid doesn't exist. Because Heathcliff's wife is into her abuse, their kid doesn't exist, she never gets pregnant. And because Kathy in the movie doesn't die in childbirth, she dies from a miscarriage. So then she doesn't have a child, right? So that's how they have it end in the first half. And Echo, do they show the dramatic, iconic ending with the grave and the ghost? No, there's no ghosts and there's no grave digging. How does one adapt Wuthering Heights without ghosts and grave digging? There is not a single ghost. There is not. She put the grave scene in the wrong movie. Yeah, that's why this book lives on. Yeah, Ghosts on the Moor. Yeah, right. The entire point. No, it ends when Kathy dies, and Heathcliff and Kathy don't get to say goodbye to each other. He tries to get to her, and she dies before he gets there. That's how they make it a big dramatic thing. Yeah. So there's no scene of him being like, I hate you, you stupid bitch. Haunt me, please, I hate you. And her being like, yeah, I hate you too, you stupid bitch, haunt me. None of that happens, okay? Did she read the book? Presumably, she claims that she's read it multiple times. I don't personally believe her. I personally don't believe that. And here's the thing. And this keeps coming up, right? Because people are like, there's a million adaptations of Wuthering Heights. Can you just leave this one be? If any of those adaptations were good, yeah, maybe we'd leave this be. However, there is only one adaptation of Wuthering Heights that casts a non-white Heathcliff. And it still only adapts the first half. There's two adaptations that adapt the second half. The Ralph Fiennes version, whatever, and the miniseries. And both of them still cast a white Heathcliff. So that means out of 8 adaptations, we only have one that actually casts a racialized Heathcliff, and even that doesn't adapt the second half, which means we quite literally have never had a proper, accurate adaptation of Wuthering Heights. So no, we are not going to just leave this alone. This sounds like a game of telephone with the plot of the book. It really does. But like all the telephone participants are racist weirdos who hate their wives. According to my wife, apparently the director has said she set out to make the version of Wuthering Heights she remembered when she read it at 14. But like, yeah, okay. Back to dramatic reverb. Reasons that doesn't make any sense, okay? First of all, if a 14-year-old is picturing some of the scenes in that movie, if a 14-year-old is picturing a skin room, I am concerned. I am concerned that 14-year-old needs therapy. If that 14-year-old is like, what if it's a skin room? And what if instead of hanging Isabella dog, Isabella likes puppy play? Did I mention that? Instead of hanging Isabella's dog, Isabella's really into puppy play. Because this is how we show healthy representations of BDSM, right? This is how we show that, okay? Also, it's called Rafe Fiennes. Rafe Fiennes. Thank you. Rafe Fiennes. Wild Moon is not wrong about that summary. Yeah. So she probably used an LLM on the script. Honestly, yeah. So here's the thing. Putting it in quotations simply isn't enough. ChatGPT, write me a script of Wuthering Heights, but make it edgy. Literally. BDSM gets the let's all point and laugh at this weird shit treatment, and I hate it. Honestly, like, come on. So here's the thing. Putting it in quotation marks simply isn't enough. There are plenty of adaptations that are like so loose that they're not called adaptations, right? They're not called adaptations, they're called inspired by. And usually it's like such a small note at the end of the credits because it's so loosely inspired by. I'm talking things like She's the Man for 12th Night or Clueless for Emma, right? Like it's so loosely inspired by that it's not even like written on the cover. It's like an after point, right? She could have written a properly ethically kinky Regency movie that had nothing to do with Wuthering Heights. And if she really, really wanted to claim it was inspired, she could have just added that as a note and not had it in the title. She could have made a healthy movie about kink in that era, not even Regency. This is the thing. None of this happened in the Regency era, but like these filmmakers think everything is the Regency era. It was the 1700s. That wasn't the Regency era. Anyways, she could have just done that. But instead, she attached Wuthering Heights to it, displayed these things in a really horrifically misunderstood and toxic, dangerous way, and said, it's just what I imagined when I was 14. Homegirl, you should be in therapy if you imagined that when you were 14. So much therapy. It's such an insult to the kink community. It really is. It's legit a kick in the face. Like, it's already so misunderstood. Do we really need to be punishing all further into the taboo corner? Honestly. Also, friends, do you want to hear how the movie opens? Do you want to hear how this movie opens? Because you're not ready for how this movie opens. Like, I thought it was a meme. Like, when I first heard how the movie opens, I literally thought it was a joke. Like, people were making fun of what they did. I feel like I don't want to hear. Okay, I'm going to put my hand up, and then when I'm not done talking about how the movie opens, you can unmute. Sounds like a ride for a spicy rant. Hi, Ryan. I'm very mad at the Wuthering Heights adaptation, and I haven't seen it, and I'm not going to because it's an insult to everything sacred. We go into the corner by choice, damn it, with consent and aftercare. So when I'm done saying how this movie opens, I will put my hand down. So if you don't want to hear it, you don't have to. This movie opens with what sounds like sexy time noises. But then you see it's actually a man getting hanged, but he has an erection while he's getting hanged in public. Like he's being executed in public. And he has an erection while getting executed by hanging in public. And Child, Heathcliff, and Kathy are watching that. This man has nothing to do with the rest of this movie. Like, he's not a character in the book or the movie. That's just how it opens. No explanation. No explanation. No reasoning. No nothing. That is how this movie opens. Okay. Let him have his priapism. It's not a horny thing. No, honestly. No, but they made it one. And apparently it was worse. Apparently, I think like it was something like he actually like, I'm going to be TOS safe, but he actually like psst during it in the original version. Apparently it was a lot more. Yeah. And they did that because they were like, I watched a bad pirated version to see this open. Oh my God. I'm actually horrified. Like, that's a bold opening, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. I'm quoting a very stupid movie in case people aren't aware. Like, I'm just like, they really did that opening to be like, look how edgy we are. There's a horny nun. It's every bit as stupid as you think. What do you mean? I really don't think I can even hate watch it. And like, if any of y'all follow me on Instagram, you know I've been ranting about this movie adaptation for like a year, because I'm so mad about it. But I truly don't think I can even hate watch it. Like, I think it would hurt me physically to hate watch it. No, sounds like I'll be giving it a miss. I don't use Instagram. Fair. I've been talking a lot on Twitch as well about it. But yeah, like, they also wrote Nelly to be like, Nelly is very problematic. Nelly is racist, and you're hearing this whole book from her perspective as an unreliable narrator. I'm not here to be like, Nelly's a great person. That said, they do depict her as intentionally malicious and cruel and evil in this adaptation. So once again, they were like, oh, we're not racist. See, we cast an Asian woman as Nelly. And then they did that. So it's like, though I'm not concerned that I'll have a real awkward conversation with a good friend at some point, since she posted that she's seen it and seemed to love it. So I'm gonna have to ask why. So I've like been seeing my favorite, like one of my favorite reviews. It's like, so if you go into this movie with whimsical in your heart and a lobotomy in your brain and pretend the book doesn't exist, you might enjoy it a bit. And I lost it at that review. That's freaking hilarious. Coming in on 3 hours, so self-care spoons check. Very valid, very valid. Thank you, Aqua. Oh my God, I can't believe it's almost 7. I just like started talking about Wuthering Heights and just like got fully distracted. I will still finish the songs and everything, and then finish off. I don't know about y'all, but I have people in my life that I love who have the worst taste in movies. Honestly, valid. Iocane. Hi, welcome. Who dat? It me. I suspect you're tired because we're way off track. Yeah, when I just start ranting about Wuthering Heights. Aqua's like, when she starts ranting about Wuthering Heights, she's probably getting tired. There's gonna be an ad in 3 minutes. Heads up. Good to see your darling face. Well, it's lovely to see your darling name. Yeah, so it's like she could have just made a kinky period piece with white people. Like, she could have just done that and not called it Wuthering Heights. And then she could have also been respectful to the kink community while doing that. But instead, we got this monstrosity. And like, there's people that know absolutely. Is that why it was in quotes? Yeah. Which is stupid. Like, she could have just named it something else, like a Clueless, or She's the Man, right? All these things that are very loosely inspired by things. And she's like, instead of doing that, I have to keep it tied to the IP, even though I'm a very well-known director and cast Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi, so I'll literally have no problem selling this movie. Instead of that, and just like naming it something original, I'm gonna put it in quotation marks and think that that absolves me of any accountability. That's the part everyone seems to struggle with respecting the kink community. Like, why though? I've only seen it done genuinely well, maybe once or twice. Exactly why? No, like, truly, it's like, just do the bare minimum. Just the bare minimum. Honestly, just the bare minimum. But yeah, like, there's people that went in and watched this that have no knowledge of the book and took it for what it was, a weird movie, and they enjoyed it as a weird movie. And my thing is, it's like, I'm not gonna be like, you can't like this movie. Like, I'm not gonna go yell at you, right? But what I'm gonna do is like call you out if you are insulting or degrading people that have valid criticisms about this and think we're just being elitist because it's not exactly like the book. Because it goes so much deeper than that, and it's just an insult to the argument we're saying. The bar is on the floor, truly. Bare minimum. We're not the punchline. Literally, the bar is on the floor. The floor. The bar is in hell. The bar is underground. Ad break coming in. Any movie version of classic literature, I'm always apprehensive and expect it to be the most white bread version of whatever that is. I do love 2005 Pride and Prejudice, and I did really like the Little Woman adaptation. And I don't need something to be like a one-to-one, but I need it to understand the themes and do it properly. Les Mis I struggled with. I love the show, like I love the stage show, the musical, but I struggled with the movie, but I do love the stage show. But yeah. So that's Wuthering Heights. Ad break is happening now. By the way, Handmaid's Tale opinions. Oh my god, I don't know if I. So, oh god, this might make people mad at me. I feel like if I say opinions on The Handmaid's Tale, people will be mad at me. So I actually did talk about this a little when I did a tier ranking stream of book classics. I'm gonna continue talking about this when people are back from ad break. So that people don't miss things. But yeah, but even for other people. But I do have unpopular opinions about The Handmaid's Tale. I have unpopular opinions. and I have controversial opinions. Ew, you read books? Gross. I mostly came in to be like, Trina, guess what? I didn't yell at any of the kids today because that's a win to me. I'm so happy to hear that, Len. That makes me very happy. Get with the 21st century and be ignorant of literature and only watch stuff on TikTok. Well, it's one of those things where it's like, I understand that classics aren't for everyone, and I'm not going to be here like everyone needs to read things in the literary canon because it is a very whitewashed canon. However, if you're not going to read the source material, cool. But then you don't get to decide what we are allowed to have issues with if you didn't read the source material. And it's not elitist to say that. It's elitist if I call you a piece of shit for not reading the literary canon. That would be elitist. That would be a terrible thing to say. What's not elitist is saying, hey, this is why we actually have problems with this adaptation and why this is actually really damaging and kind of terrible to honor the source material. That's not elitist. And this whole like anti-intellectualism trend and like the difference between like there it's just, I feel like nuance is so lost. Nuance is just so lost. Because please read what you like. I'm never going to stop you from reading. Please read what you like. If you're reading, that's a good thing. Whatever it is, if you're reading, that's a good thing. And I'm proud of you if you're reading whatever it is you're reading. But yeah, like you don't get to say like you're elitist if you care about the source material. Huh? That's not fair. Steven Spielberg, I don't know if I'm ready, if I can forgive the Ready Player One movie. I have like not that many. I mean, I read the book and I enjoyed the book, and the movie was side-eye worthy. Okay, so back to my problems with The Handmaid's Tale. My problems with The Handmaid's Tale is, and the thing is like, I'm not even, this isn't me gotta grab knobs, then gonna play BG3 with a buddy. Have fun, Lynn. So my issues with The Handmaid's Tale really stem from, and Margaret Atwood admitted to this, like this isn't me speculating, this is like literally what she said. She said she took real history of real things that happened to like Black people in America and used that to inspire the book. And I'm like, so it's bad now because it happened to white people. And I'm side-eyeing the crap out of that. You know, like, I think we can gain inspiration from historical events, but I do think that needs to be done respectfully. And I have a problem with people being like, Margaret Atwood predicted the future. It's like, no, she quite literally took things that have happened in history and things that have almost happened in history. Not just America, but Canada. She's Canadian. When was The Handmaid's Tale written? When was it written? Published in 1985. Girl, don't get me started on that show Shogun. It was a beautiful shot well, but that whole white savior storyline has got to go. I have not watched that. But yeah, it's credit where credit's due. Martian is great. I haven't read The Martian or watched it yet, but yeah, so it's like one of the, because she said like I took things, oh, that's more recent than I thought. Yeah, it's not that old. But she literally said like I took things that happened to real Black people and I wrote a book about it and made it a dystopian future. And I'm like, that, I have many problems with that. I have many problems with that. Anyways, that's why I have feelings about The Handmaid's Tale, and I think that it has kind of been bad. Yeah. And then they cast a Scientologist for the lead of the TV show, so there's that. There's that. Which is kind of wild. It really is kind of wild. And I know, right? A Scientologist, I could not believe that. No, literally. And I learned about that from watching Leah Remini's documentary where she was talking about how she went to congratulate Elizabeth Moss on the show, and Leah Remini's an ex-Scientologist. And when you're an ex-Scientologist, you're literally like barred from your community and like completely isolated. So she went to congratulate Elizabeth Moss on the success of the show, and Elizabeth Moss like completely ignored her, like just pretended she didn't exist. Yeah, agreed. Sinners. I watched Sinners recently. Phenomenal. 12 out of 10 recommend. Oh my god. Oh my god, that movie. Oh my god. So yes, that's also my answer for good films seen recently. I love Sinners so much. It's actually shun the non-believer situation. I must step away for some self-care myself, but hopefully be back before the end of stream. All good, Aqua. Yeah, I'm not going to be going on for too much longer. I'll probably be finishing up soon. But yeah, Sinners is so good, and Sinners deserves everything, and Sinners deserves every single Oscar in every single category. And I'm saying that fully well not having seen all the nominations. But you know that really, like, it's wild because like it shouldn't be surprising, and it really wasn't surprising, but it did still throw me for a loop when I learned that like award show voters don't have to have actually consumed all the media for the things they're voting for. So like if you're a voter for the Oscar, you don't have to have watched any of the movies, all of the movies. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean you don't have to have watched the movies to vote on the best movies? What do you mean you don't have to have watched? Like, many like good critics still do, obviously, but many don't. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean you don't have to watch the movie to vote for it as a movie? It's just bonkers for me. Echo, I have a question. Are you still here? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I know Echo's computer has been a bit of a nightmare today. All right, we're gonna sing these songs and then we're gonna finish off stream. So get your feels emotes in chat and let's do it.
for now. What was I made for? What was I made for? Taking a drive, I wasn't ideal. Look so alive. Turns out I'm not real, just something you paid for. What was I made for? 'Cause I don't know how to feel, but I wanna try. I don't know how to feel, but someday I might. Someday I might. When did it end? All the enjoyment. I'm sad again. Don't tell my boyfriend, it's not what he's made for. What was I made for? 'Cause I don't know how to feel, but I wanna try. I don't know how to feel, but someday I might. Someday I might. Think I forgot how to be happy. Something I'm not, something I can be, something I wait for, something I made for, something I made for. That was What Was I Made For? And now we're going to do our last song of the day before singing goodbye. Our final Sad Girl Hour song of the day. Thank you for the clappies and emotes. I hope you're having a good time in the cry corner. What a strange being you are. God knows where I would be if you hadn't found me sitting all alone in the dark. A dumb screenshot of you. Watch how a cold, broken teen will desperately lean upon a superglued human of proof. What the hell would I be without you? Strange face talk so like I'm sick of losing soulmates. So where do we begin? I can finally see you're as effed up as me. So how do we win? Now I'm sick of losing soulmates. Won't be alone again. I can finally see you're as effed up as me. So how do we win? We will grow old as friends. I promised that before, so what's one more in the gray-haired circle waiting for the end? Time and hearts will wear us thin, with paths where we take, cause we both know to break. That's exactly what it says on the tin. What the hell would I be without you? Brave face talk so lightly, hide the truth. Now I'm sick of holding soulmates. So where do we begin? I can finally see you're as effed up as me. So how do we win? Yeah, I'm sick. Oops. Yeah, I'm sick of losing soulmates. Won't be alone again. I can finally see you're as messed up as me. So how do we win? I won't take no for an answer. I won't take no for an answer. I won't take no. I won't take no. Now I'm sick of losing soulmates. So where do we begin? I can finally see you're as effed up as me. So how do we win? Now I'm sick of losing soulmates. Won't be alone again. I can finally see you're as effed up as me. So how do we win? Hey Trevor, welcome on in. It's good to see you. All right, friends, that is the Sad Girl Hours stream. I hope y'all have had a good time. As far as things coming up, as chat just posted, I've been working with Tessa Violet to do fundraiser streams, and she's very graciously offered to do a stream on Tuesday, February 24th, beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern time to help my friend's family in Gaza. So feel free to tune into that if you're available. I'll be live again next Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern. And we do have some events coming up. The one I can definitely announce now will be March 6th at around 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern, where we'll have Olive on for our Chaos Stream Redemption, finally. And we'll have Pole Cake coming up in April. I believe April 18th, we're having Pole Cake Part 2, Low Histamine Electric Boogaloo. So lots of fun stuff. There's also going to be a Super Mario Party stream happening where you'll see me crash out and become mean. That'll probably be in May. So I'll keep you posted on that. That's so cool. Yeah, no, it's been really surreal, honestly. More chaos is on the way. So until then, we're going to sing goodbye.
If you're new here, when we say goodbye, we spam chat with heart emotes. So spread love to each other and spread love into the world as we sing goodbye. Yes, Trina's villain era is coming. Honestly, I mean, You're a Monster, that single was very villain era. But Trina playing Mario Party is as villain era gets. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. I hate to go and leave this pretty side. Do 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 do. Well, Trevor, you're welcome to join the stream and eat your words. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, 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 to you and you and you. Do 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 do. I have to go, I cannot tell a lie. I flit, I float, I fleetly flee, I fly. Do 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 do. The sun has gone to bed, but I'm not gonna go to bed yet because it's like just only like 7:30, so I'm gonna eat dinner. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do things and stuff of the nature of things and stuff, and eventually I'm gonna go to bed. And I'm loopy, so hopefully that's an early bedtime. So until then, goodbye. Mario Party is proof that systems incentivizing bad behavior does in fact majorly influence behavior. I become an absolute monster when I play Mario Party. Like, with other things, I'm like, yeah, it's just a game. We're just gonna have a fun time. It's fine. Mario Party comes out, and friends, I wouldn't say I'm good at Mario Party. I wouldn't say I'm good at it. I'm just a monster, okay? I just become this version of myself that only is revealed during Mario Party. And it's gonna happen, and anyone who wants to play is welcome to play. I'll do an announcement about it. But it was originally requested because from one of our trivia streams with Davey. And everyone was like, Trina, I need to see this. So it's gonna happen. I need to renew my Nintendo Switch Online. I'm gonna steal all your stars and knock you off every platform. No mercy. Ryan, bite me. Golf with friends with collision enabled as a shortcut to everyone being a shithead. I literally might have to put on mature in that stream. I don't really swear, and I probably won't really swear, but what will happen is I will say things. I will say things that you will never have imagined coming out of my mouth. And I'm concerned about, you know, what that might entail. Don't forget about going to all the ghosts and stealing all the coins too. Why are we going to do the things and stuff when we can do the stuff and things? You're right. You're right, and this is a valid point, and I missed that very valid point. A very valid point. This was such a fun stream. Thank you for letting me sing songs and then also rant about Wuthering Heights and slowly lose my mind and say all my unhinged takes. It's been a great time. We are going to raid our friends who are live and who are working towards affiliate. So we're going to raid them as many times as we possibly can while they work towards affiliate. Don't forget about going to the ghost and stealing all the coins too. That damn ghost. That damn ghost. Can't. Hello, I'm back. Goodbye, you're leaving. Yes. Yes, we are popping off. And we're shit talking each other because this Mario Party stream, when it happens, will be the worst side of myself that anyone will ever see. And you might all question your support of me and your friendship to me. But alas, sometimes we just need to know that life is short. Life is short. And Twitch is full of short kings. And I'm going to knock them all over into the water while we play Mario Party. I'm going to steal all your coins. I'm going to punch you in the throat. And it's going to be a great time. We're going to be gay and we're going to do all the crimes. We're going to be so gay and we're going to do so many crimes. It's going to be Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Friends know the solution to not raging against me while playing is to get good. Oh, okay. Okay. Ryan is top of my shit list right now. Ryan is absolutely top of my shit list right now. I one time told a stranger that I had just met literally that day that they were a waste of space while we were playing Mario Party. So, so like, I really become a monster. Anyone who plays Mario Party is Luigi and required to do nothing because that's the only way Luigi wins. Anyways, on that note, we're gonna raid Alyssa and Alex. Please go show them all the love in the world. They are trying for affiliate right now on their new collab channel. So we are rating them as much as they can to help those affiliate things. So go show them all the love in the world. Copy and paste the raid messages. I'm choking on my spit now. I adore you all. Much love. Thank you, Aqua, for being awesome mod, and Echo, who was also here, for being awesome mod. Send all my mods all the mod love. Look into Super Battle Golf if you have that Mario Kart aggression. Mario Kart, I'm less bad. Mario Party is when all hell breaks loose. Mario Party was built to ruin friendships. Like, Mario Party's goal was to ruin friendships. So yeah, so go show them all the love, and tell them that I'm a sweet angel who would never yell at you during Mario Party. I would only say the nicest things because I play games only in good fun, and that's so true. Anyways, love you all. Thanks for being here. Join the Discord if you want. Join socials if you want. Bye.
I'm a little bit uncertain, a little bit messed up, a little bit forgotten when things fall apart, a little bit too needy, often misconstrued. But how is it that this time I'm a little bit like you? 'Cause I wish I could be the monster you think of me, hiding right under your bed, just waiting to ruin you, shame you, and punish you, leave you for nothing but dead. All burden gets lifted, all truth go be damned when it's all that you made in your head. It's harder to know things and see when the show brings the misery I have to tread as the monster in your head. Monster inside of your head might just leave you for dead. And the monster inside of your head. What if just this once you admit you did me